Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The General Hospital spoilers for Friday, October 18th, show that Lucky Spencer awoke to find Elizabeth Baldwin at Laura Collins' apartment. Liz informed Lucky that Sam McCall was a fresh donor match, but she was actually there to babysit Ace Cassadine for Laura. Talk shifted to Aidan Weber's childhood love of music, which Elizabeth felt he acquired from Lucky. Although Aidan was clearly more interested in baking now, Liz believed music could be a way for Aidan and Lucky to interact. Lucky still didn't have a car, so Liz offered to drive him after the nanny arrived to take over with Ace. Brooklyn Quartermain and Harrison Chase informed Violet Finn that her father was no longer in treatment. Hamilton Finn had gotten a new job in Seattle and was off getting things ready. Violet was pleased about the father-daughter reunion and her new school, where cruel Garth would not be present. Brooklyn tried to be brave, but she broke down later when she told Ned Quartermain and Lois Cerullo about her grief over Violet's death. It was difficult because Brooklyn bonded with Violet like a daughter and had already been through this when she gave up. Bailey Lou Jones. Chase eventually found an emotional Brooklyn and revealed he was also distraught, so they were able to support one another. Lois appeared heartbroken over Brooklyn's loss and checked on Giovanni Gio Palmieri as he assisted Violet in preparing for her transfer. Gio indicated that the most important thing was Violet's reunion with her father, so Lois stood nearby, listening and looking gloomy. Back with Brooklyn, she realized she hadn't told Tracy Quartermain of Violet's departure and contacted her to inform her. Alexis Davis hosted a family meeting at her home with Sam, Christina Corinthos Davis, and Molly Lansing Davis. Sam claimed she was Lulu Spencer's new liver donor, but Molly and Christina quickly resumed their argument. Molly ripped into Christina when she caused a public incident, while Christina blamed Rick Lansing. Sam refused to choose sides and declared she was fed up with it all. Sam stormed out since she needed to get ready for the surgery. Alexis confronted Molly and Christina for choosing the incorrect way to grieve, and they were chastised for ruining the family instead of being there for one another. Laura thanked Tracy for watching after Ace and previously stepping up for Lulu when Tracy made hopeful transplant predictions near Lulu's bedside. Terry Randolph ultimately informed Laura that the transplant team had discovered a possible problem during Lulu's procedure. Laura implored Terry to inform her that the transplant would still go ahead as Lucky and Liz appeared nearby. Lucas Jones and Isaiah Gannon examined the likelihood that someone purposely turned off Lulu's ventilator. However, Lucas believed they should wait for evidence before speaking with the police. Holly Sutton unexpectedly appeared at Maxie Jones' residence, shocking Maxie and Felicia Scorpio. Maxie hesitated to accept that Sasha Gilmore Corbin really Holly's daughter because she had never said anything before. Holly admitted that Sasha would probably prefer not to have her as a mother and added that Sasha was reared primarily by her grandma. After significant build-up, Holly confessed that Robert Scorpio was Sasha's father. Maxie didn't believe it at first, especially after Felicia completed the DNA test for Cody Bell and Max Scorpio, in which Sasha substituted her hair sample for Cody's. It gave no indication that Sasha had Scorpio blood. Felicia noted that the test was a yes or no paternity match and did not include any DNA percentages. Maxie was scared by the idea of Sasha and Cody becoming first cousins. Felicia pressed Holly to talk to Robert and finally inform him on his daughter, so Holly went to his office. Meanwhile, Sasha asked Robert for aid in proving that he was not her father. Robert learned all about Holly's assertions and Sasha's belief that it was a hoax. Sasha was concerned that Holly may learn about the DNA test and tamper with it at GH, so Robert sent their samples to the WSB lab instead. While Maxie questioned Sasha about her secret mother at the Q mansion, Holly arrived to meet Robert in his office. Holly was unsure where to begin, so Robert suggested she start by informing him that he had a daughter. General Hospital spoilers predict Holly will have to answer some unpleasant questions during Robert's questioning, so stay tuned. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, October 21st, suggest that a potential complication has arisen with Lulu Spencer's transplant operation, but Lucky Spencer will find a method to improve her chances. Lucky will demonstrate his persuading skills, ensuring that the surgery goes as planned. Next, Lucas Jones will find down Elizabeth Baldwin and Isaiah Gannon, and he may have some updates for them on Lulu's ventilator drama. Liz will also give Lucas some advice on Monday's GH episode, so we'll see whether there's any conversation regarding Brad Cooper as well. Over with Robert Scorpio, he'll press Holly Sutton for information about their daughter and why she maintained the secret for so long. Holly will make plenty of reasons, but Robert may struggle to forgive her deception anytime soon. Of course, Sasha Gilmore Corbin is skeptical that Holly is telling the truth, so she will await the DNA findings from the WSB lab. In the meantime, Sasha will confront Maxie Jones about the situation and request that Holly not take Cody Bell away from her. However, it appears that the DNA findings will reveal Robert and Sasha are a father-daughter match. Sasha may eventually have to face the fact that Cody is her first cousin. Sam McCall will share vital news with her ex-partners on Monday's episode. Jason Morgan and Drew Quartermain will both learn that Sam is giving part of her liver to rescue Lulu. The promo video shows Jason insisting on doing exactly what Sam asks him to do, implying that she may have a request for Danny Morgan. Sam anticipates that she will require some downtime following the surgery, so she may encourage Jason to take on more responsibility for Danny. Sam may also accept that surgeries like these always carry dangers and make Jason vow not to abandon Danny again if something happens to her. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri will appear hopeful when he speaks with Cody at the Quartermain stables, but Cody will question who he is attempting to persuade. Perhaps Cody will believe Dante is concerned about the transplant deep down. Unfortunately, Sam's surgery will set the stage for her catastrophic conclusion, so stay tuned for more forecasts about the crushing moments to come. Until then, Violet Finn will say her farewells at the Quartermain home before leaving to live with Hamilton Finn in Seattle. Violet couldn't leave without saying goodbye to Tracy Quartermain, so she'll share some heartfelt scenes with her soon. According to General Hospital previews, Tracy will let her guard down a little and realize she will cause a lot of trouble for Violet. This week, General Hospital got people talking, but not in a good way. Many fans were outraged by some of the show's plot twists. Let's start with the big two and then go over some more minor details. So the main topic this week, and a bombshell that no one saw coming, was that Holly is Sasha's mother. Not only that, but it looks that Robert is her father. Say what? Fans were perplexed and outraged following Thursday's show, in which the reveal was made. Soaps.com has the most recent General Hospital spoilers from Monday, October 21st, through Friday, October 25th. While two people have a fateful encounter, one woman confesses a secret with another, Steve Weber arrives, and Sam is taken into surgery. Is this it for our heroine? As she prepares for the surgery that could save Lulu's life, Sam visits the two most important men in her life, Jason and Drew. Also, why we believe sacrificing Sam to save Lulu is a huge mistake. Laura is in need of consolation. But, to whom will she turn? Lucky attempts his hardest to persuade someone. Robert, now armed with Sasha's information, travels to see Holly in what may be a revealing encounter. Elizabeth is there for Lucas to rely on. Maxie has a secret, and she only wants to tell Spinelli. Rick has news. Will Elizabeth want to hear it? What does it take to shock a woman like Nina? We are about to find out. Jocelyn and Dex make time for a night out. Someone get the popcorn ready because Anna and Holly are going to go at it. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, October 23rd. Sonny realizes he needs to act with caution. Molly had a fight with her father. Can Curtis uphold the promise he is about to make to Portia? Gio is available when Trina requires assistance. However, Holly may have difficulty finding someone to help her when she is in need. Friends and family gather at the hospital as Lulu and Sam prepare to have surgery. Curtis puts his enormous plan into action. There is a crisis to deal with, and Brennan is the guy for the job. Carly tries to persuade Jason to see things her way. Elizabeth will be relieved to have her brother back. Elizabeth is treated to a pleasant surprise. Sasha confides in Nina. Diane is about to get some shocking news. Knowing Laura is coping with a lot, Anna stops by to check on her. Alexis is waiting for news about the procedure in general, and Sam in particular. They settle down, and Felicia can't believe Holly never told her she has a daughter. Holly admits it has been difficult keeping this hidden, and they happen to know her daughter, Sasha. Maxie claims Sasha has never addressed this before. Holly explains that Sasha would rather she wasn't her mother. Holly explains that when she became pregnant again, she knew she couldn't abandon another kid after the grief she had experienced with Ethan. She was unable to raise the child on her alone, so she delegated responsibility for Sasha to her mother. She paid a visit whenever she could. Maxie says, in between scams. Holly confesses she wasn't the best mother, but she taught Sasha everything she knew. She claims Sasha was a natural at the convention. Holly recounts that when Sasha turned 12, she took her on travels around Europe and tried to show her as much love and compassion as she could. Sasha, on the other hand, had no desire to associate with her. Felicia notes that she hasn't discussed Sasha's father. Holly reveals that she assumed Sasha's father was dead, but when it was discovered that he was not, she was unable to deliver the news at his door. Felicia has an idea who they're talking about, and she hopes she's mistaken for Sasha's benefit. Holly tells them it's Robert, making Sasha and Cody first cousins. Maxie does not believe it and brings up the DNA test that was performed, in which Sasha swapped her sample for Cody's. Felicia reaches where she's going, but the test was solely for paternity, and the answer was either yes or no. It was not a genetic percentage similarity test. Holly hoped Mac would talk to Robert, but Felicia informs her that she must do so. Holly accepts and leaves, while Felicia warns that she will contact Robert in an hour. Alone, Maxie expresses gratitude to Felicia for being there for her. Maxie is aware that she was not always this way, and she chastised her for it. Felicia claims she deserves it. Maxie responds, maybe then, but not now. She wonders if Holly and Sasha will find their way back together. Felicia hopes so. Sasha confronts Robert in his office, telling him, "We need to get one thing straight, you are not my father." Sasha says that Holly is her mother, and she has never addressed her father before. Then again, her mother is a noted liar. Robert explains that he and Holly were married, and at times both believed the other was dead. He's perplexed as to why Sasha hasn't spoken up the last 2 times Holly has been in Port Charles. Sasha claims it's because she wants nothing to do with her mother and needs his help showing she's lying about it. Robert questions why she would lie. Sasha reveals that her mother only told her about him recently since she and Cody Bell are involved. Sasha wanted to take a DNA test, and Robert says he'll go to General Hospital this afternoon to provide a sample. Holly is concerned her resourceful mother may tamper with the proof. Robert says they'll utilize the WSB lab and phones Brennan. The samples are shipped off, and Sasha and Robert discuss Holly. Sasha acknowledges that of all the men her mother might claim as her father, she's relieved it's him. He claims the feeling is mutual. Sasha warns him not to become too involved because the findings aren't in yet. She walks out of his office. Sasha returns to work for the Quartermains. Maxie appears and informs her that she believed they were friends. Sasha realizes Holly has told her that she is her mother. Holly goes to Robert's workplace to discuss a personal concern. Holly doesn't know how to say it. Robert responds, "How about, Robert, you have a daughter." Today on General Hospital, Brooklyn and Chase hear Violet is heading to Seattle with Finn. Alexis assigns Christina and Molly duties for their rivalry, and Holly shares her tale with Maxie and Felicia. Lucky awakens and walks downstairs at Laura's house. He finds Liz and inquires if he is in the correct apartment. Liz updates him about Sam and Lulu's status, as well as the impending procedures. Lucky sits down and admits that for the past 3 days, all he can think about is how his decisions could cost Lulu her life. Liz informs Lucky that he couldn't have predicted what would happen. Working in the hospital has taught her that grief and despair are normal parts of life. However, life may be wonderful, and today is a nice day, so he should cherish it. Lucky agrees and thanks her for stopping by with the update. Liz claims he's not the real reason he's here. Ace sobs over the baby monitor and claims to be a babysitter today. Liz brings Ace down, and he plays while Lucky and Liz converse. Liz believes Ace reminds him of Aiden at his age. She says Aiden inherited his father's passion of music and singing. Later, the next babysitter arrives, and Liz must go to work. She urges Lucky to talk to their son about who he is today, including music. Lucky says he'll visit her at the hospital, all he needs to do is phone a rideshare. Liz offers him a ride and suggests he serenade her like old times. Chase and Brooklyn informed Violet in her room at the Quartermain estate that her father was released from treatment and that she would be coming back home with him. She leaps into Chase's arms and hugs him. She wants to know when she'll be moving in. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.